Well, the Christian nation of Armenia borders Iran, and it's preparing for a flood of refugees. Iranians began crossing the border after last June's attack on Iran's nuclear facilities. CBN's Operation Blessing has been at work, bringing them physical relief and sharing the love of God. Dale Hurd reports that some of them are having dreams of Jesus.
Having already been well positioned in Armenia since 2009, Operation Blessing has developed a network of churches and ministries, preparing to provide emergency food, shelter, and medical aid to Iranians like Miriam.
That night when we arrived, we didn't have any place to stay, and we stayed on the streets. When we went to a UN refugee station for help, we were turned away. Then someone told us about Operation Blessing, and when we came, people were eager to help us.
Nelly, a former Iranian Muslim who also escaped to Armenia last year after Operation Midnight Hammer, accepted Christ after having a dream, and now wants to reach her nation with the gospel.
I asked God, why did you create me? And God gave me a dream. About 6 months later, one of my friends gave me the New Testament. I want my people to know that God is not just the God who loves, but He is love Himself. So as I start growing in my faith and walking with God, I also recognize that He is a Father, and I started to know Him as Father. And it was something very wonderful to me because I never thought about God in that sense. So when I left Iran, I really didn't know where would I stay, who would take care of me, where should I go. And when I ended up in this different country than mine, God has provided everything.
Missionary Jacob Persley said the resources Operation Blessing can provide could prove to be critical.
We've been planning since 2019 for something like this. Planning in the sense of that we know that there's only one border crossing from Iran into Armenia, and that's where people will be coming from. Our problem has been is that if there are hundreds and hundreds, or if even thousands, there's no way we could possibly do that. So we're grateful for Operation Blessing coming here to work and possibly partner.
For what some believe could be an even greater refugee exodus in the days and weeks ahead. Dale Hurd, CBN News.
Now, there's a turning to God happening across the world, and especially in the Muslim world, where they're having dreams and visions, and they're having these incredible experiences, and they need someone to come alongside them and explain it, just as that happened with the Ethiopian eunuch. He's reading in the book of Isaiah, what does this mean? And God sends a messenger to him to explain it. What does this mean? What is the context for it? We want to be there for them to let them know the stories of the Bible, let them know the whole prophecies of a Messiah, how Jesus fulfilled those and is going to fulfill them very soon. We await His soon return, but now is the time for the final ingathering of the Gentiles. That's what the Apostle Paul wrote about in the book of Romans. Let us do everything in our power to hasten the coming of the day of the Lord, and we do that not through wars, but we do it through salvations, through preaching the gospel, through finishing the Great Commission. So be a part of it, and it's a lot of different ways you can. You can support Heart for Iran. You can also support Operation Blessing, that disaster relief fund, as we prepare not just for the refugees crossing the border into Armenia, but we prepare for that day where we can go directly into Iran. You can be a part. Call us, 1-800-700-7000. You can go to cbn.com. There's a place on the webpage where you can give and designate that gift to the Operation Blessing Disaster Relief Fund. We have a special landing page that just launched today, a new text landing page with a special number. So text OBDR to 51555, and that will send you to a link for a giving page, and your gift will be designated into that disaster relief fund. Armenia is first on our minds right now. Let's get prepared and get supplied there, and then prepare for the day where we can finally go into Iran and help that traumatized population. Heart for Iran has seen over 600,000 phone calls. The vast majority are people who are incredibly traumatized by what this regime has done to them. There's now more than 1 million Christians in Iran. The number one way they've come to Christ is through satellite television, through Christians saying, we want to preach the gospel and do that even in restricted access countries. We have secure lines coming out. We have a distributed prayer center where Farsi speakers are on the other end of that line. They can talk to them in their heart language. You can be a part of helping Heart for Iran as well if you want to preach the gospel to the Iranian people. They need good news right now, and we're up and running on that satellite. They can receive this message today. So if you want to be a part, again, go to cbn.com/Iran, or you can call us and say, I want to give to Heart for Iran. 1-800-700